Well, Coach, you mentioned yesterday that you wanted to keep your starters at least under wraps for a little bit longer. Are you going to let us know today who's going to start opening night?
Yeah, I'm gonna start the season with Drew, Shaden, Tumani, Denny, DC. That's how I'm gonna start.
What's the consideration behind it?
Well, I mean, obviously, again, like I feel like we have 7 starters on this team. I really do. Those 5, Jeremy and Scoop. Feel like we got 7 starters. For the first year, I had some really, really tough decisions to make, and I like that. They came in and did great. Jeremy was incredible in camp, along with the other guys. I just feel like right now this is kind of how we need to go, how we need to start, and who ends the game, I'm not sure. This is just how it is. I mean, this is just how it is. The NBA is tough. It's a very competitive situation, but this is where we at.
What do you like about what that group brings you, gives you?
Well, I mean, I like that, for me, I like that these guys already have some synergy. They've played together quite a bit. They're starting to really, really get to know each other. They all have their thing that they're so good at, if that makes sense. They all really do. They kind of balance each other out. We got, some downhill drivers in the group, which kind of fuel our offense. You got shooting there. You got a lot of things there that, But again, it could have went a different way, and I still would be just as confident and feel just as good about it.
Do you still imagine you're going to go 10 deep, or how you still feel that out as the game goes?
Probably. The way that we play, we got to play more people. Because we're going to be playing so fast. We're going to be, hopefully, and we're going to be picking up pressure, and our guys are going to get tired, And let's be honest, like, nobody is their normal self when they're really tired. And so we all got to be there to help one another and help each other, And when a guy gets tired, I'll bring him out, bring him back, So, yeah, we'll be good.
What's the availability of Rob and Matisse tomorrow?
Yeah, Rob, is just kind of, as you can see, he's just kind of ramping up a little bit. I know Rob certainly won't be available. Tease is still a little up in the air, but he did pretty much everything in practice. So, there's a chance for Tease.
How did Jeremy react to him? Obviously, he hasn't come off the bench in a long time. Was he cool with it?
He's a vet, man. He's a vet. He's a professional. And, of course, nobody wants that. He's been a starter in this league for a long time. And, again, I still consider him to be that. And he had a good camp. He came to play. So, obviously, I'm sure he's not happy with it, but him and I have a really healthy relationship where we can keep it honest with one another, And Jeremy's just a pro. He's a pro's pro, so he's fine.
Talked a lot about just the expectations of the team, not chasing victories now. It's kind of the goal of things. Do you sense a difference with just the mentality or the expectations of your players? Is there a different,
Sure. There's a different feel.
Yeah.
You could tell that our group is maturing a little bit, and what we went through last season, we started to get some wins and play well. They're hungry for that. It was fun. So yeah, I do sense a different little feeling around our group, around our guys, around our building, our fans. But we also got to understand, like, it doesn't just flip and change that quick. The Western Conference is as good as I've ever seen it, if we're being honest, and we're going to be playing against some powerhouses from the very beginning, teams with actually championship aspirations, and goals, and they are actually contenders. So we obviously we got to be realistic about it as well, and know that I want us to get better and keep taking steps, and we will. But, like, we're not a championship team right now. I don't want us to get crazy here. We got to be honest with it. But, yes, the feeling is much, much different.
What's your expectation of this lineup? And you kind of mentioned that you want to have that, like, team identity in the early season. Is this a lineup that you would, like, just keep fine-tuned throughout the season?
No, I don't know about that. I'm as most of these guys that have been around me for a while, you know, I will make changes if it needs to happen. You know, this is the lineup that I like. My expectation is that we just continue to get better and keep getting to know each other on both sides of the ball. But when it's not working, everybody knows I will make changes.
Usually the rookie, they will feel a little bit butterfly before the season opening, especially facing their first game.
Yeah.
Have you sensed that from Hansen yet?
I haven't, you know, sensed that he's really nervous with his first game. He's pretty mature for his age, you know. So I'm pretty sure he will be, you know. I remember how that felt, so I'm sure he will be a little nervous, but I haven't sensed it actually.
Do you still remember when you will have your first game?
I do.
What was that like?
Yeah, I was really nervous. I was playing my first game, and I was playing against Michael Jordan. So it was a big deal. It really was. I remember everything about it still right now to this day, and I'm sure that Hansen will remember tomorrow forever, you know, regardless of how it goes. So I'm excited for him.
Coach, what's your memory about the first game play against Michael Jordan?
I remember we won. We won, and I played well. That's the biggest memories.
So, Coach, since you know Hansen for a while, can you use one word to describe him as right now?
Right now?
Yeah.
Energetic. Why? Because that's his personality. Probably before y'all came in, he's running around, throwing up crazy shots, laughing with guys, and like he's just very energetic, and he's just a kid, you know. I love it.
Thanks, Coach.